Hi, I'm the Moroccan angel, and I'm here to help others set things right with their maker. Hi, how are you? So, rumor has it that Jesus was both God's son and God himself, God in human flesh, that Jesus was fully man, but he was also fully God. And there's this big debate about whether Jesus claimed to be God. If he clearly stated and asserted without question that he is in fact God, he didn't. Now, wait a second. I know there are a group of you that are proclaiming he did claim to be God. But you have to acknowledge that there's also a group within the Christian community claiming that he didn't. If it was written clear and simple, where Jesus said, "Hey, I'm God," then there wouldn't even be a debate. The truth is, according to the written testament of Scripture, he never clearly stated forthright that he is God. You won't find it. It's ambiguous. Now, two things. The Christian community is claiming that not only is Jesus a God, but he's the God of Israel. One major problem is that the God of Israel was never ambiguous with his claims. He is very, very clear. Unquestionably, he declares, "I am the God of Israel, and there is no other. There is no God but me." He further states, "I am God, and there is none like me, nor will there ever be." Now, you can twist that up in your mind however you want to flex that, but the truth is, according to him, he sits alone. He created the earth alone. He is God alone. Now, these are the original Testament scriptures that I'm presenting to you. So if you're professing to be a Christian and you find yourself trying to somehow mesh or morph this into Jesus, there's a deeper problem. I'm going to focus on how I know that Jesus is not God. And it's not apart from the scriptures because I accept what's written in the original Testament. But I'm going to disclose to you how I know 100% that Jesus is not the God of Israel. You see, I happen to know the God of Israel. But chances are, you're not going to take my word for it, nor will you accept what's clearly written within the original Testament scriptures. So we're going to take a different approach. This is from a basic common sense perspective. You see, according to the professing Christians, the New Testament scriptures convey that Jesus was fully human. And the scriptures used to confirm this is scriptures such as Colossians 2 and 9 and Colossians 1 and 19. These are passages that speak of the fullness of the Godhead dwelling within Jesus. And you have these terms constructed as well that are not in the Christian book, but in Christian theology, it's called the doctrine of incarnation. And it's the central teaching that God became flesh and took on human nature, becoming a man in the form of Jesus. So, to claim that Jesus was a man, fully human, just take a moment, because I want you to carefully consider what I'm about to say next. Not only does the Christian community declare that Jesus was a man, 100% man, Jesus declared himself that he was a man. In the book of John, chapter 8, verse 40, Jesus declared to the sons of Abraham, "Now you're seeking to kill me, a man who has spoken to you the truth that I heard from God." Now, why is this significant? Because the original Greek word that he's using for the word man, anthropos, is specifically used for a human being, a man. It is the same word that he uses throughout the scriptures to identify and correctly label other human men. What makes a man a human man? What qualifies one to be 100% completely, fully human? Well, he must come from the seed of a man. What did the God of Israel declare? That every seed will bear fruit after its own kind. You see, if Jesus came from the seed of God, which is absolutely insane just saying that, because God, like, come on now, we're talking about God. He does not have seed. But if Jesus came from God in this sense, he wouldn't be 100% human, because the fact would be that he didn't come from the seed of a man. This is basic common sense. And you can say, but Adam, he didn't come from a man. He came from God. No. He was created by God, just like the lion, the bear, the daffodil, the earth. But they're not called his children, but they're properly called his creation. And within his creation, he designed among specifics the ability to create or reproduce itself. This is his design. The creator of man declared within the original Testament scriptures that he is not a man. No part of him is a man, and he will not reproduce himself. We have to consider, for this eternal being to stress that he is not, I repeat, he is not a man, only to have Jesus come and declare to be a man? Not only to be a man, but Jesus confirmed over 90 times within the Christian book that he is the Son of Man. It's time to reconsider some things. So I wrote a book titled Who is Jesus? It's a biblically aligned academic study, and it's available in paperback on Amazon or digital. I encourage you to read it, but brace yourself. I also did a video a little bit ago about the humanity of Jesus, and I'll leave these resources in the information section. But do you want to know how I know 100% that Jesus isn't the God of Israel? Because it's not about what Jesus did or didn't claim, because he's a man, a created being. Any man can claim to be God, or a quote-unquote God for that matter. We've all seen and heard of them, especially in today's day and age. But what really matters is what the God of Israel declares. Did the God of Israel claim to be a man? More specifically, did he claim to be Jesus? And he told me, it's no. He never claimed to be Jesus, nor did he claim to be any man, because he's not a man. He's not human. If you'd like to discuss this further, schedule to speak with me, and we'll biblically walk through it. I'm the Moroccan angel. Do what is right. Always. It matters.